What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games. Welcome back to another saoif video. And I previously mentioned in another video something about a master system, and I wanted to actually talk about that a little bit more. So before I get to that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and also hit that bell notification because YouTube tends to screw things up. And we'll get started in just a moment. Alright guys, so like I said, I previously mentioned that something about a master system, and you guys actually really like this idea. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit more as far as what I believe they should do in the game, as far as like the master system should go or how they could do it. Now, obviously the master system, if you guys didn't know, would be something where you have different characters from the anime that you go and you talk to in order to learn various skills from them, to basically improve your character. So you would basically become their pupil and do various quests or different fights or whatever that you needed to do to improve your status with the character to eventually get their skills. Now, one of the things that I do want to say is that because of the way that, or because of them implementing burst skills, and the fact that the closer we get to the actual burst skills getting released, the more and more I become convinced that they're going to be gacha related, meaning that we're gonna have to pay to summon for those burst skills. That sucks. It really sucks. So my idea is that they can implement the burst skills, or a form of the burst skills, or not a form of them, but free-to-play burst skills with a master system. So basically, if I'm a sword user and I want to learn different sword skills from Kirito, I could go and become his pupil. Now, what they would have to do, or they don't have to, but what I would do if I was creating this for them, would be basically I would have it as a level requirement. So you would have to be minimum level 50 to start becoming to start your tutelage under the said master. So say we're at level 50, we go and we want to train under Kirito to learn his skills. Now, that's not saying the skills that already got released on banners, but new skills that that character has. I think that would be really cool. So you go and you become his pupil, and while you're his pupil, you cannot be a pupil of another master. So you're just his pupil until you complete your training. So you go and he has you do various quests, various battles, different things, so that way you grow with the master up till you get his skill. Now, after you get his skill, okay, so say you get a skill, one of the requirements to use that skill now would be, so you start at level 50, to use the skill, level 60. Okay, so you have to be level 60 in order to use the skill. You just because you got the skill doesn't mean that you can use it. So you would have to be level 60. So no, okay, now you're level 60. What would happen? Okay, because you only have one copy of that skill. You can limit break it up to 10 times. So in order to do that, you would keep training with the master. He would send you on various quests. So Kirito would then say, okay, you have to use this skill 100 times as like the first limit, as the first time he would give you a limit break. Okay, so use it 100 times, and then boom, use it 100 times, quest complete, you go back to him, turn the quest in, boom, he gives you the skill. And then it limit breaks the skill. Then the next quest, then they could start implementing things like, okay, you need to do level 65 and do this quest. So in order to get the quest, you have to first be level 65. So once you hit level 65, you go talk to Kirito again, boom, he gives you the next quest. Level 70, next quest, so on and so forth, all the way until you can limit break to level 10. Now, here's the thing, because if they start at level 50, if they do it every 5 levels, what happens when you get, past the, or when you finish it and you get to level 100 and all that fun stuff? Well, then they could go ahead and implement a new skill for you to learn. So whether that could be a burst skill or just a higher tier skill or whatever, they could give new skills for you to learn from those masters, so it would keep the content fresh, it would keep the grinding fresh. And I think that would be a lot of fun, because that would give us something more to grind, and we'd be able to get skills for different weapons that maybe we couldn't get because our luck is really bad and the rates are really bad. And so we can start messing around with the different skills, and it could also be linked to weapon proficiency. So it would, doing those specific master quests. Nintendo, don't kill me for saying master quest. I know it was Zelda master quest. I'm sorry. For doing those master quests, it would improve your weapon proficiency that much better. And those of you guys who are probably like, oh, but I already have max weapon proficiency. Well, I mean, if they implement master quests or the master system, then they could obviously increase the level cap of the weapon proficiency and increase the different skills that are in the weapon proficiency. So that way it would still give you guys something more to grind, and it would be so much fun, because then if you watched my last video, which was about PvP, well, then you can also tie in the arena to the master system. So then you can be like, okay, the master will send you to the arena to test your skills, and then you go and you test your skills in the arena. So it's like, okay, you have to use this skill 20 times in the arena. So it would be a lot of fun to do that. It's more content. It's something that's just better in general, because it gives more life to the end game, which is severely lacking at this moment. Let me know what you guys think. How would you do the master system? If you agree with me, cool. If you don't agree with me, that's cool too. This is all my opinion on this. This is what I would do. This is how I would do it. It's something that is similar to another Bandai game, which is Xenoverse. If you guys ever played Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, or I think it's just called Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I forget. I think it's Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Anyways, they have the master system in there. So like, you go and train with Vegeta, and Vegeta trains you and teaches you how to power up to go Super Vegeta, or to do the Final Flash or the Gallic Gun and stuff like that. So he teaches you his skills. Same thing, you go to Goku, he teaches you the Kaioken, he teaches you how to do a Super Kamehameha, he teaches you all the Spirit Bomb, all these things. And so it would be very similar to that. So it's like, you want to learn mace skills, you go to Lisbeth. You want to learn axe skills, you talk to Ajo. You want to learn daggers, you go to Silica. Bows, you go to Xenon, so on and so forth. And it would just give us much more to do in this game, because then it's like, okay, now we don't have to just rely on the banners to get our skills. Now we can get our skills through the master system, but if we want more skills, then yeah, you would have to go through the banners. It would just be that much more free-to-play friendly. It'd be more just better in general overall. Whether you're free-to-play or you're a whale, doesn't matter. I know for a fact that this type of system would interest everybody as a whole and would just be better. With that, guys, like I said before, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, hit the bell notification. Wow, can't talk today. And I will catch you all in my next video. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.